there is a cost to outgrowing your old self. And the cost for me was loneliness, mostly for the past year now. As in, when I think about self improvement, the first thing that comes to mind is, well, it's not always the montage or it's the upbeat music that comes in, like, like from Rocky, where he does like a training montage or that has self improvement of his training. It had to do with me going to the gym every single day for the past year or so. And it's just putting your head down while everyone else were doing something else. Whatever it could be, right? Self improvement could be trying to focus on yourself with your grades, upskilling for a job, or for me, for instance, it's been the gym and going there every single day. And you realize that you can't always find, well, your friend group or the people that you socially connect with. And sometimes you're just unlucky, right? You're just alone. You do everything alone. It's kind of isolating at times. As I read a quote from Socrates recently, and it was like, it resonated with me in the sense of, quote, "It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable of." And it does hit me quite hard because I was on that path. Okay, last year I wasn't going to the gym. I was very obese. I was 116 kilograms, as that was what I was not on track on, and that really scared me. Because I remember when my nanai, my mom, she bought me some clothes from Primark, and it was triple XL shirts. And I wasn't, just big back then. Like, I had very low self love to myself, and I didn't have that much confidence back then. I was mostly introverted at the time. And what really struck me on that day when my nanai, she bought me that shirt, is that this would be my last size shirt ever, which really gave me a really big wake up call. As in, I realized I had to change, otherwise I'll be stuck like this for the rest of my life, being fat and just being upset, being negative about myself. So I really had to change. As I knew the process, I knew the process of going to the gym and being in a calorie deficit was going to be the long run, It wasn't going to be like a sprint, it was a marathon. It wasn't going to happen overnight. It was because of my consistency of going to the gym every single day without fail. And that's what happened, last February, I started tracking my calories. I used apps like MyFitnessPal, and I went and looked at Instagram for workout routines, and I found this one, which was a really good split of 2 rest days and 5 workouts. So I started doing that, and it's been a year right now. It's been a year of me showing up, and honestly, there are days that I feel like I didn't want to do it. Even if it was, if I was depressed. I'm not really depressed in a sense. It's just, I knew it was very exhausting, but I had to be really committed with it. Otherwise, I would stay being fat and miserable for the rest of my life. And I was just trying to focus, taking that one step, that one single baby step each day, for having a better version of myself tomorrow and being, a better version than I was yesterday. So it's just when this journey of self-improvement, you feel alone, okay, sometimes, and it can be good, okay. It gives me like a clear thought. It gives me pride that I know that I'm on the right path, that I'm thinking for myself. There was no external anything. It's just outgrowing the person that I was yesterday, okay? And it's having that kind of conversation by yourself of what my goal was, and well, it was to lose weight. But then to lose weight, what are the extra steps? What were the directions, the roadmap for it? And what am I willing to sacrifice to get there? And I do miss a lot of junk food. I do miss it, but not that much. As well, sacrifice was comfort of eating this kind of junk food, not exercising, and me getting out the house more often every single day. And the reward is finally showing up. You know, I'm getting leaner, which I'm pretty happy about. And I don't make excuses anymore for myself. I have to keep showing up. And I do enjoy every second of it. Every time I go out, every time I go to the gym, because I know I'm improving myself one step at a time. Yeah, thank you for listening.